Hey all, so today is actually Wednesday, the 27th, 2 days after Christmas. I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to put on the Glamnetic nails. And I wrote myself a little topics that I wanted to talk to you guys while I put on these nails. So let's get right into it. So I told you guys how this year was my first time making tamales by myself. And I want to share with you guys how nervous I was to make those tamales, because growing up, I always just helped my mom, you know, at the last leg of it, practically, like putting them in the corn husk, and that's it. I never prepped them. I never made them from scratch. So with that, I'm just a big checklist, to-do list kind of girl. And so in order to execute these tamales, I, wrote a little to-do list on my iPhone list of things I knew I needed to get done in order to make tamales. And so that helped me a lot, because I feel like when I broke it down in little chunks that I know I could do, I was like, okay, this wasn't too bad. And once it came down to, like, once I had the masa done, I was like, okay, that wasn't too bad. Autumn! Leave it. I'm telling y'all, she loves playing with that pillow. Okay, I just took the pillow away from her and she does not look happy. Back to the nails. I like to just put them all there so I can start looking at the sizes, okay? So, the tamales, yes, I was nervous and I thought it was going to be hard. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, I just psyched myself out. But, making my to-do list, having little bullets of things that I needed to accomplish, and then tackling them one by one kind of just made it easier for me. And then after I was done, I was like, wow, okay, it wasn't that bad. Eating them was obviously the fun part. I ate 18 tamales in 2 days. We started doing them on Christmas Eve. So I made the first batch on Christmas Eve, made the second batch on Christmas Day. And by Christmas Day, by the time that batch was done, I ate 18 tamales. All right, she is a little hyper right now and she's kind of all over the place, so don't mind her. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let her write it out. Once I have the nails on here, I start measuring to see what fits, and they're numbered. So it starts with 0. I guess I'll get into my next topic with her. So I signed up for classes for her because I know the basic commands, like sit, come on, like let's go, follow me kind of thing, down, and leave it. I just need a little help to train this puppy, and we're just gonna help her out. I need help as a parent, as a dog parent. I need a little bit of help, and that's okay. And I want her to socialize with other puppies as well. So yeah, Autumn will be starting classes soon in the second week of January. So that's exciting. That should be exciting. That should be fun. I don't think I told you which set this was, and this is the Red Affair. These are the ones that are like a French tip, red French tip, and they do have glitter on them. I wanted to have them on by Christmas Day, but I didn't. And so the other set, I took them off on Christmas Eve right before I started making the tamales, because I didn't want the masa going into the tamales, and I wanted to have clean tamales. I didn't want to have all that gunk, extra flavor added onto them, so had to get rid of them. And they came off super duper easy. But yeah, so after I made the tamales, I went and took some to Jared's coworkers because they still worked. because bases never close down. Yeah. All right, and I've picked my nails completely. The rest I'm just gonna put aside. Then the next step I like to do is give myself an actual manicure. Like, I will push my cuticles back, I will trim the nails as short as possible, and I will buff them out a little bit from the top. And start with buffing them out. I forget where I got this. I'm sure you can find some inexpensive ones at the Dollar Tree or even Shein. I think they have like packets of this for like $2. I haven't bought some there from there yet. Oh, Autumn, she loves to get into everything, and I don't go crazy. It's literally just like 1 or 2 seconds. Puppies can be a lot of work. I've been working on brushing her teeth every morning and every night. I've been working on brush her fur at least every other day. Clean her little face, her little eye boogies every other day as well. All right, next, like I said, I give myself a little manicure, and I will trim my nails completely down as much as I can. I love how long they do last, how sturdy they are. Not one has chipped, knock on wood, and they last me about 2 weeks. Taking them off is super duper easy. That day, Christmas Eve, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of just took them off. Like, instead of, soaking them on water and putting oil and soap in it, I literally just took them off, and it didn't hurt. And by that time, I think I had them for like a week and a half, so it wasn't the full 2 weeks. Okie dokie. Now that I have my nails cut, I go in with this type of tool just to cut in the sides more, because these are like almond shape. Sometimes if you don't cut your nails on the side, you can see your nails, and I like to clean it up as much as I can. This is why it does take me long to put them on, because I like to be very thorough with my little manicure that I give myself. Let's see if I can talk through this next topic that I wrote. So for Christmas, Jared and I did not exchange gifts. Agreed that we were going to take each other on like a little mini trip. So that's gonna be our Christmas gift for each other. We're planning to go to Maine and New Hampshire, which I feel kind of made it easier, because sometimes I'm like all over the place with trying to get him gifts. And I like that we came up with that, because once we visit those states, we will have officially visited the whole New England states, which is nice, because when I move somewhere, like, I make it a point to try and explore my surrounding areas as much as I can. I am almost done with cutting the side of the nails. My next step would be to put cuticle remover, just to give it that clean look, All right, the next topic, I'll get into it, is how it's been living here in Massachusetts. Honestly, it's been good. I like it. I mentioned I've been active duty military, so I did move a lot. I did travel a lot, so moving here wasn't something like I was gonna be scared about. I've been away from my family, my parents, before about 6 years, actually. 8 years if you count the time I deployed as well. So right after high school, I basically been away from home. So this wasn't, something that I was like terrified about. I was excited. I was excited to know the area, learn the area, see what Massachusetts is about. I can finally spell it correctly after living here. And I do think people are nice, and it's like everywhere you go, I feel like there's those people that are just mean or grumpy, and there's also type of people that are nice and kind, and So I feel like it's just what you make of it. And so far I've been loving it. Right now the weather is cold. It's been about 40 degrees. I think the lowest it got was 30 or maybe 20. I don't remember. But it hasn't been too bad that I've been freezing my butt off. And thankfully it hasn't snowed yet. So yeah, I've gotten to explore, you know, Boston, Salem, Vermont, a little bit of Rhode Island, Connecticut for sure, New York, and Pennsylvania. We just went to Philly for a couple hours. So I just finished cutting my nails. And this is what the cuticle remover looks like. I use it a lot. It's from Sally Hansen, and I just put it over my cuticle and it softens the cuticles up, so when you cut it, it makes it so much easier. With this little tool, whoa, I hate that my watch sometimes, that last clip, it looks like my watch zoomed in, but okay. So then with this tool, I start pushing my cuticles back, and this part also doesn't take too long, except sometimes when I try to be very thorough and very picky. And now that you can kind of see the cuticles are down here, I go in with this and just clean it up. Alright, and I'm done giving myself a little manicure, and I try not to be as thorough as possible. I had to stop recording because I was being very thorough, so I was like, okay, I need to stop. And once I'm done, I will use their little alcohol pad to clean up the nail. And you don't have to be as thorough as I've been. You can easily just trim your nails if you want, or file them with this little file that they provide you, and then push down the cuticle with this and call it a day. But because I'm just extra sometimes, I like to go that extra step because I have the time for it and because I like the clean look of it. And so they're clean, a little mini manicure done. And I start with the thumbs first. And I am all done. On this one, I think I did a pretty good job. You can't see any air bubbles that much, and I'm a stickler for that. The glue I'll keep in case one falls off. It's rare that one of these falls off, and it's usually because I probably didn't put enough glue or I don't know, but it is rare. It doesn't happen very often. And yeah, you guys, girls, that's it. That's how you put the little press-on nails. It wasn't that much of a process. It's fairly easy. And again, I was extra. All this you don't need to do. You can literally just use the box, everything that comes in the box, and be done with it. You don't have to do all these extra steps. and it can probably be done in less than 10 minutes. And that is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you guys did, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. And until next time, you guys, if I don't see you guys before the new year, I hope you guys have a blessed, happy, and healthy new year to you and your loved ones. And see you guys soon. Bye. Thanks for staying till the end. Much appreciated always. Bye-bye now.